network address translation. So, what is the use of NAT? What is this NAT and what is this terminology? Why we use this NAT? So, simply, NAT is the method of translate private IP address into public IP address. Translate private. I forgot private here. Private IP address into public IP address. Because what happened with the help of private IP address, I cannot communicate with the internet. I need a public IP address. So I need a technology which can translate my private IP into public IP address. I need a technology which can convert my private IP into public IP or translate. So NAT will help here. Netting, sometimes we say netting. This topic you will find on firewall also, access list, netting. Okay, this is basic. That's why I'm saying you. There is little advanced, but this is basic. Okay. Uh, so we already know what is private IP and what is public IP. So yeah. So we have types of net according to their work. First, I have dynamic net. Second, we have static net. This is a types of net. Third, we have PAT. So PAT you will see a lot. This thing, PAT. Static net you will not see. It's rarely you will see. It's if it is running on router side. Okay, I'm talking about router side. And dynamic net also you will not see. But PAT you will see a lot. After that, I will continue. After this topic, I will continue my rest OSPF. Then I will go for BGP, and then if we will get some time, so we will cover firewall also. Okay. So let's take one by one. Static net first I'm taking. Okay. So what is static net? This is that one by one mapping. One by one mapping, private IP into public IP address. I'm just writing in shortcut because I don't want to waste time in theory. Theory you can read by yourself also. Main thing you can understand this thing. So what is private IP? Suppose that I have 3 private IPs. This is my PC. So yeah, PC is a LAN device. It always use private IP address because PC is not a kind of device you can use their public IP. There is one more PC. It using private IP address. Any private IP address. 32 into 12. 192, 168, 32 into 15. Okay, this is private IP. There is a router, just making a big router. So now I will apply that on my router. This is a static net, one by one. So first it will convert this IP into public IP. 213, this is a range of public IP. 16.123.10. That's why I say it's one by one. If you have one private IP, it will convert in one public IP. Static, one by one. It's not 16, I think it's 18. Yeah, 18. 123.111 or last one 213 slash 8 sorry dot 118 123.112. This is 11110. So basically what happened, this was private IP, these all private IP. I use NAT on my router. So this router converted after using this NAT into public IP. So we can see how it will convert private IP into public IP. Right now, we don't have any private IP. Okay, sorry, we don't have actual public IP, but we can see scenarios, right? So basically, you understood what is the purpose of static net?
Ashish,
Yeah,
are you saying 192.168.32.10 and 213 to 18123.110? They are private. Oh, these
no,
are public.
yeah, this is a private.
Okay. And this is
So
public.
it cannot communicate to the internet
Okay.
because it's not registered. I will not pay anything for this IP. This is registered IP. I will pay to my service provider to this IP. This is paid, not free. Okay. That's why
Okay.
static NAT is not useful because suppose that you have 50 IP. So you need to buy 50 public IP. But static NAT, if you understand static NAT, so you can understand other ones. So basically we are just converting public into private, nothing. You can see range also. If you forgot what is the range of public and private, did you understand this concept?
Yes.
Just this concept. Don't go for theory and other.
Okay.
Only this concept. This is my private, and I will convert this private IP into public IP address, right? Only simple thing.
So, question, Ashish.
Yeah.
I always have question.
No
My
problem.
question, my question is this: what is the purpose of converting that
Private.
private to public now?
Yeah.
That's question. Is it like, I want to give an example if I was right? If it is what I'm thinking in my head, like google.com now, if we can check their IP. So does that mean there's another private IP that converts that google.com IP to public, to the one that we can see, or what? I want to know why the converting.
Mm,
I mean, what is the reason why you have to convert
Private.
private to public? I'm just trying to think it in my head. Why?
yeah. So let me open my command prompt. Okay. Oh, 2% is there.
Two persons on your command prompt.
No, no, no. Yomi and
Trying to come in.
yeah.
Oh, I want to. Can you see people on command prompt again? Ashish, I'm tired. You know, I went back to office today.
You didn't back office today?
I left there after 5. I'm tired. The device we are looking for, right? The host name is wrong.
Only host name was wrong. That's why it was going looping. It was looping.
No. The device is down.
Okay, device was down.
The device is down. Yeah. What the device is on, but the switch that was connected to it is down.
Okay, that's why VLAN 51558 something.
Thank you. So the switch was down. So now they gave me a host name. You know the host name MDB saying I should be looking for those devices I should be looking for. Is the same. The device that said they could not access is the same device that is connected to the switch that is down. So now I was there looking for those devices. I couldn't find. Then I told them I can, and it was P1 call. Everybody was on call. The Bombardier people, everybody from India, from New York, because the device, that switch is connected to a device in New York.
Okay.
It's good that I went back to site because they said, okay, where's Festus? They called me, called Daniel. We were looking. I said, I can't find this device. So they now gave me the serial number. So I now find the device with the serial number. You see that device I was showing you on the video the other day when we were calling? They gave wrong host name. Why do we have to convert the private IP back to
Yeah.
the public? What is the purpose?
Yeah. I will search my private IP. Okay. My
Okay.
normal IP address. IP config. Everyone know this is a command to check my IP address of my PC. Okay.
Yeah.
If you are using Linux, so we will do if config. And in Windows, we will do IP config. So this is my IP address. Where is my, sorry,
Yeah.
right? This is a
Yeah.
private IP.
Mm-hmm.
It's a free IP. I didn't pay for this IP. I
Okay.
didn't pay. So this
Got
IP
you.
has a problem. It can not communicate to the internet. But
But it changed though, Ashish, right? Does that private IP change, right? Or it
yeah,
doesn't?
if I will, how it will change? If I will check what is my public IP.
Because you say if it went down, you will lose your IP. So I'm like, they're going to give you another one, right?
I will tell you. Where is that link? What is my public IP address?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh my god. Where is that link? What is my public IP address? Yeah. What is my public IP? So actually my public IP is this one.
Okay.
49.36. It is showing my location also. Okay. And it
Mm-hmm.
is showing my ISP, Internet Service Provider. So this is Reliance Jio. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now I will tell you, show you my whole thing. Now I will tell you why we need. See, this is my PC.
Mm-hmm.
There is a IP 192.168. I forgot. Let me check it again. 29.74. This is my public IP address. This IP address provided by a device here. This is a combination router, firewall, or access point. So basically, this is access point. So this device provided me a private IP address by DHCP. Okay. This device is connected to ISP router. Here is a router. Here it is connected to this here. But what happened in this case? Private IP wants to communicate to internet. Suppose that I search google.com. So my PC will send a request to access point. User wants to search google.com. Then access point will see here. It will stuck here because ISP can communicate only with public IP address.
Okay.
ISP can communicate only with public IP. So ISP already provide me a public IP address, 159, something like this, right?
Okay.
And here also a public IP address, 3. So what will happen? Just remove AP right now because you know what happened? We have one more router. AP is a last device in my network. I'm just talking about my network. AP is my last device. Actually, in home, I have this AP, switch, and firewall. This is and router. It's doing all functionality. It's not a single device. Nowadays, which device do you get in India? I'm talking about in India. So that is not a single device. That is AP, that is switch, that is firewall, that is router. All function in same device. So here, in this point, they are using NAT. So my private IP is converting here into in this IP. Then it is communicating to ISP, then ISP communicating to internet. In, in,
Gotcha.
in internet, we have Google server. So I sent request to google.com, means Google server. So request reached to Google server. Now Google server will respond with same process. Actually, what happens when we search anything on the internet? So suppose that you are searching on web browser. So there is a one protocol runs HTTPS. Okay, so you set a request to the server. Suppose I am searching YouTube. So there would be on internet side, there is a YouTube server. So YouTube server will reply you. That's why when you always try to ping or when you always do trace route or something, so you get, so suppose that I will ping www.youtube.com. So I will get this reply. So what is this reply? Actually, this reply I am getting from the YouTube server. I sent request to you YouTube or Google server, and I got a reply from that. Nowadays, you can see it's working on IPv6 now. It's not showing IPv4. So here it's now because according to population, right, in India. So now they are using IPv6 also for work. I have seen like in some resume in India, they want only IPv6 routing, IPv6.
Oh.
Yeah,
If they want that in America, they're gonna because we've not even finished knowing the IPv4. You want me to know IPv6? They're not gonna see anybody to work.
yeah. So now technology is
Hmm.
slowly changing. People
Yeah,
converting
and it's
IPv4
good.
to
This is the best time to be learning that IPv6 now. This is the
yeah.
best time.
So basically, netting is used to change your private to public so you can communicate to the internet.
Yeah, now I
So
understand.
let me make a scenario so you can understand better by that
Mm.
scenario.
Okay.
So I will open my packet tracer. I can open my GNS3 also, but I know some person are having problem with packet tracer and GNS3. So what should I do? I should use packet tracer or GNS3. Let's use GNS3 today. No problem.
Yes.
In GNS3, IP configuration is very easy. Okay, it will take little time. Okay. So I will write here static net. Oh, sorry, 10 p.m. Why I'm writing CST time? No, I don't want to upgrade right now. So I will drag R1. Yeah, two router is enough. Very small lab. Why it is showing? Someone camera is on. Oh, so what I will do, I will change this name into ISP. So double click on it, ISP. This is my ISP. Okay, this router. So we can do some decoration work. Okay, so let me connect to first to this router. S2/02, S2/0. Okay, it's not showing a number. Click here. Okay, now I need two switches. Normal switches, Ethernet switches. This is just plug and play switch. Plug and play means like unmanageable. You don't need to manage this kind of switches. In packet trace, sorry, in GNS3, we have VPC. This is a PCs actually in GNS3. Okay, PC1, PC2, PC3, and PC4. Okay, PC5 and 6 is missing. In GNS3, we can add lot of things. We can learn lot of things. Like I have toolbox also, network automation also, AAA server also, web term also. So lot of things we can add in GNS3. So in your free time, just try to see how to use GNS3 also. Because when you will go in real environment, you will not see any topology in front of you. So sometime if you want to troubleshoot, so you have to make a virtual topology also. I'm talking about like when you are in bridge call, sometimes they say in the bridge call, can you make it a virtual topology and send to us? Right now in this project I'm working, they said one day, can you make a virtual topology in GNS3 or EVNG?
I'm still trying to learn it.
So let you need to just, it's very simple here to connect anything in GNS3.
Where they told the person to do it like to
Make virtual topology.
on GNS3.
But
Yeah.
Are they crazy? What did they? Why did they tell him that or had that?
There was a person, I can show you also. Uh, there is a manager, team manager, Pawan, right? He said one day, if I didn't delete any chat, so I will show you. See, I was a GNS3 guy. I worked on EVNG. Uh, so he said, hi Sanjeev, and that message is not looking. So I sent my EVNG now not booting now. I think some file missing because he said to me to make a virtual topology. So I said need to rebuild again my EVNG. So so he said you did not copy the config anywhere. So I said let me check save configuration of router. Okay. So now we were talking about export like normal router. So I asked to him. So he said I never worked on EVNG. I was a GNS3 guy. So he said to me to make, a topology in
But I'm
GNS3
surprised. But what did he need it for?
because he wanted to know how I forgot. Let me revise. Oh, wait. I forgot topic name. What he said to me. Uh, he
Because
was
I'm just thinking in
he was asking about IPSLA, SLA filtering. He was asking about IPSLA. Can you because right, sometimes we don't have any physical router, free router. So that time, or suppose that test environment is busy. You don't have any test environment. So how you will test? You are doing configuration that is right or wrong. You cannot apply in directly real devices, right? In the running network.
so
So
that's
that
why you want that's why
yeah,
you want to test it on packet trace on
GNS3.
GNS3 to see if it's okay.
Yeah, he want to see that configuration is working fine or that was IPSLA. Okay. So sorry, where I was. So I have some private IPs. Let me write here. Private IP 192.168.1.1, 192.168.1.2, 192.168.1.3. Maybe something is mistaken. So I have one, two, three, only three private IP, right? Let me write here private IP. 92.168.1.2. This is attack here. You have to write every type. 1.3 and 1.4. So only PC4 I don't want to translate this IP. I don't want this IP should be ping or not ping. I don't have any problem. But this PC3, PC1, PC2, PC3. This is my main PC, okay, main user. I want this user can communicate to the internet. So that's why I wrote here private IP. So what is the public IP of this? In which public IP I want to convert? 50.1.1. This is my public IP. 50.1.1.2. 50.1.1.3. Sorry. So okay, this is private. I will convert 1.1 to 50.1.1. 1.2 to 50.1.2. Okay, let me write here any IP address. /8 I will write. And this is 100.1, right? Hundred dot one dot and this F0/0 is a gateway. So I will write here 192.168.1.100/24. So this is my inside users. Inside user means which user working in the office or in a LAN environment. Outside user means which user out of the firewall, out of the internet. That is outside user. Means different office or different area. This is my I'm just assuming this is 2 is my server, PC 5 and 6. This is servers on the internet. This 2 I am assuming as a server. 200.1.1. 200.1.1.2. So this is I am assuming this is my servers. Okay. Okay. And what is the gateway? 200.1.1.100. 100. Okay. So let's configure it. First I will configure PC. PC is easy to configure here. I will start my all devices. My main purpose is this one, private into public. This is normal IP configuration. So let me take console. Okay, it's started. So it's easy to, IP address 192.168.1.1/24. Default gateway is 192.168.1.100. So it's showing invalid IP. So maybe I did something wrong. So let me check. IP, how I can assign IP here. So let me check set is okay. Wait a second. Let me check on Google one time. How to set IP in VPC GNS3. So I will get a brief idea. IP address, subnet mask, gateway. Okay. Okay. Not this. Yeah, this thing I am using IP. Okay, I don't need to write add. Okay, I was doing a mistake here. Add IP address. I don't need to write address. So how I will assign IP? 192.168.1.1/24 and default gateway. Okay, that's it. My IP and gateway is configured. So I can check IP config or show IP address. Show IP. So this is my IP. This is my gateway. Okay. So it's very easy here. Only one command. So let me try to put another one. PC2 IP 192.168.1.2/24 and gateway is same. It will add automatically. So show IP. Same thing I will do here. PC3. Let me do it fast. This thing 192.168.1.3/24 100 PC4
IP.
/24. Oh, sorry. Subnet mask also you can write. You can use /24 or you can use subnet mask. It doesn't matter. In GNS3, it doesn't matter. Okay, for PC, I assign. Let me assign this 5 and CS also. So my PC work will complete. Okay, 5 IP 200.1.1.1/24. Gateway should be 200.1.1.100. Okay. IP 200.1.1.2. So, everything important. When you go in the good post, so they can ask you GNS3 and EVNG configuration also. So, always remember everything is important, which you learn. Because a network engineer has only two tools virtually, EVNG and GNS3. And mostly Indian guys, they prefer GNS3 and EVNG. Okay, now I configured my PCs. Now let's basic configuration on router. I will basic router configuration. So just need to add this IP address, nothing right now. Config T interface S2/0. Okay, let's see everything in /24. Interface F0/0 1.100. Then exit. So basic IP is configured here. I will configure here also basic ISP on ISP. Okay, it's good. Now I can see everything. Interface S2/0 IP address. Okay, it's configured F0/0. What was the IP? 200.1.1.100. Okay, my basic configuration is done on every router or switches, sorry, on PC, everything. Now, let me try to ping PC 200.1.1.1. Okay, I don't think so it will ping, but let's try. And you will tell me the reason why it's not pinging. It's pinging. It's pinging or not pinging? Can you tell me, guys?
It's not, to me, it's not pinging. It's not getting to the destination. I don't know.
Yeah, it's clearly showing host unreachable.
Hmm.
So 200 I cannot pick because 100 is different network or 200 is different network. So first I need a thing so I can connect my routers. So what I will do? So in this condition, basically we use default route between R1 to ISP. Means your edge router to internet router. I will use default route. You will find default route a lot there. Your between your edge router to ISP, between your firewall to internet. If you don't have firewall, then sorry, if you don't have router, so firewall would be here in place of router. Okay, let's configure default route, IP route on R1. I don't know the destination because ISP, I don't know how many devices. I don't know subnet mask. I know only my next IP address, 100.1.2. Yeah, that's it. Same thing I will do on ISP side. Same thing. I will put here default route, IP route, destination, I don't know, subnet mask, I don't know. I know next IP address. Yeah, that's it. So now you can check also, show IP route. So it will give this kind of mess, this kind of thing. So you will understand, okay, I'm getting a default route from 100.1.2 means ISP. If you will check ISP, show IP route, so you will understand, okay, I am getting a default route from the R1. 100.1.1 is a router there. I am getting a default route from there. Okay, let's try to ping now. Can I ping? PC1 to 200. Okay, now started pinging.
Hmm.
So my routing is, but now I need to use netting. I want to change this 1.1 to 50.1.1. So I will use now netting. For netting, first I have to write a statement. IP net. This is my inside. I want to convert inside source statically. I want to convert inside something is inside means some PC is inside and my source should be static. It should be convert static. And what is the IP address of static? 1.1. And in which IP I want to convert. So just try to understand this line. I want to convert a IP address in a static which is in my inside network. And what is the source name? This 192.168.1.1. And in which IP I want to convert? 50.1.1. Same thing I will write for 1.2. So IP will convert 50.1.2. Same thing I will write to 3 and IP I will write here dot 3. Okay, I made this statement. Statement doesn't matter. You can make lot of statement on your router. Whenever you will not apply on the interface. I made a statement, but it will not affect my data. Whenever you will not apply in this interface. So I will apply on both interface. Interface F0/0 IP net inside because see this is my F0/0 is my inside network, right? And S2/0 it's outside. Interface S2/0 IP NAT outside. Okay, let's try to see now PC1 to ping again. So you can check IP config. Oh, sorry, show IP. This is my IP address of my PC. I will try to ping 200.1.1.1 and 1.1.2 also. Both PC I will ping. Same thing I will try to do PC2 also. Ping 200.1.1.1, ping 200.1.1.2. Concept is, lab is not hard, only concept we have to understand. PC3 also, same thing. 200.1.1 and ping 200.1.1.2. I want to see, I said my private IP should be convert. Let's see on router 1. It is converted or not. Show IP NAT translation. So can you see my inside IP was this one. Okay. My outside IP was this one, right? And my IP inside global is converted in 50.1.1. And which protocol I use? ICMP.
Yeah.
So basically what happened? My inside local change into this 50.1.1. So now uh, like in front of what happening, let me more clearly. Where is my pen? I always forget. If you are getting any NAT error, so your internet will not work. Okay, so what happened? This 192.60.1.1, when it reached to this router, I already made their statement of NAT. I said, suppose that this 1.1 is came here, 160 on 1.1. From here, PC12 is this router, right? So already NAT is I applied here on this interface and this interface. So when this IP is coming on this router is automatically converting this 1.1 to 50.1.1.1. So ISP router is thinking I am communicating to this IP, not this one. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Indirectly, actually, right now, if you will think about real scenario, right? So real scenario 1.1 is pinging to 200.1.1, right?
Yeah.
So ISP router is thinking I am communicating with this 1.1, but I change it. Now 1.1 is coming to this router, this 1.1, 192.168.1.1. It is coming to this router, but my router is changing this 1.1 to 50.1.1.1. So ISP router knows I am communicating to 50.1.1, not 192.168.1.1, not this one. Because ISP router can communicate with only with public IP, not private. So my all private IP is converting in public IP 50.1.1.3. So basic thing you have to understand, we are just converting IP address. Okay. If you are
Yeah.
not going to understand everything, so just basic thing. Okay, can we trace route? Can we do trace route? Let me try trace or trace route. Anything is there? I think trace route command is not there. I need to check.
Trace sat.
Yeah, trace is there. So trace 200.1.1.1. Okay, so see, after 100.1.2, it's normally trace everything. Nothing is problem here. Let's see on R1 what happened. Show IP NAT translation. See, it's showing something. 1.1 did some activity and protocol was UDP. So it will give you information, your NAT. When we will go one by one, so you will understand. Let me copy first in this notepad. So PC1, I am just putting IP address, okay? Nothing else. Welcome to PC simulator, and that's it. If you can understand this router, so firewall netting would be easy. That's why I'm saying just try to read by yourself also, because this time, everyone is like tired. You also tired. I am also tired. I can understand because everyone is working here. Okay, then PC 5 and 6 also. So that is complete. My lab is complete. When you do this lab, so you will get problem. Let me know what you will get problem.
Hey.
Yeah. And Festus has opportunity. He can watch in real environment. He can see,
Yeah,
he can check in real environment how netting is
exactly.
working.
Mm-hmm.
So
Festus is lucky.
yeah.
Mhm.
So Festus, you can check in real environment how it is working there.
Okay. Sorry.
But
What's the command they use again? Okay, I'll check it out.
yeah, I wrote it everything in Notepad.
Okay. Okay.
ISP router. That's why I always make notes. You will not forget command. When you will check, one by one all command. So you will not forget these commands. It's not a big issue. Okay, every configuration I write here, and this is the small lab, very small lab. I will cover all netting in this lab. Tomorrow I will cover all netting. Dynamic NAT or PAT. PAT you need to understand very well because in real environment, PAT you will see a lot there. Same thing,
Hmm.
nothing is different. Only little like in PAT we use this interface. That's it. We don't use single IP. We use only one IP for every IP. Means I use in PAT I use only one public IP for all private IP. So I don't need to buy too much public IP address. So I will tell you when we will do PAT. Uh, IP PAT, sorry, static NAT. Okay, I think it's completed today. If you will get any issue, let me know. I will solve your issue. But whenever you will not do, you will not do anything, so you will not get any issue. It's like, normal picture for you. Every day you are seeing a picture, that's it. Okay, guys.